These comments are for Dieta79, and I am Michael, the founder owner and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT, and I'm going to listen to your independent speaking practice test number 179. So let's take a look. So this one is, what important quality do you think is often overlooked when someone is choosing a spouse for marriage? Explain why so many forget to consider this quality and why it is so important to the success of a marriage.
In my opinion, honesty is the most important quality someone must consider before choosing a spouse.
Okay.
First of all, honesty benefits personal life. For example, I got married 15 years ago, and from day one I promised my husband to be honest with him. As a result, our life went smooth without any conflicts or debates. And the second reason...
Okay, without any conflicts or... Let me check what you just said.
15 years ago. And from day one, I promised my husband to be honest with him. As a result, our life went smooth without...
I promised my husband to be honest with him. I would probably say I promised my husband that I would be honest with him. I would probably say it. I guess you could probably say it both ways.
Any conflicts or debates. And the second reason...
Are you saying disease there?
Be honest with him. As a result, our life went smooth without any conflicts or debates. And the
I'm not sure the second point. If you're saying disease, I'm not sure how honesty is connected to disease in the first place.
The second reason that makes me believe that honesty is very important is that honesty benefits work life. For example, because my husband was honest, he was able to improve himself in his work, and in 5 years he became the manager for the company he's working for. Which is why honesty is the most important quality when choosing a spouse.
I like it. Now, the most important quality when choosing a spouse, I would say it's the most important quality overlooked when choosing a spouse. So if you say overlooked, that ties what you're saying back to the question exactly, so you have a little bit better connection of ideas if you use that particular word there. Alright, so let's take a look at the rubrics here. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to find the rubrics here. Okay, here we go. Okay, so independent speaking right here. I think there might have been 1 or 2 words in there I had a little bit of trouble understanding. Other than that, it was pretty good delivery. Language use. I gave you one suggestion on language use. You used the infinitive. I suggested maybe a noun clause. I suggested that I would be honest, as opposed to the other way that you said it there. Topic development, fairly clear organization of ideas. Would you get a score of 4 on this one? I'm going to say it's possible, but I'm going to be a little bit cautious and put you at about 24 points out of 30 on this practice test, so 3.1 out of 4. Hi, these comments are for Ben Chan, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons, and you're one of my online TOEFL course students, and you're working on Speak Clearly lesson number 14, so you're working on improving your pronunciation of the F and the V consonant sounds, right? So let's go ahead and listen to your response.
Have the thief septenda of the faucet that leads to the fine wine.
Okay, so a couple of things here. So half of the thieves, make this a little bit longer, half of the thieves have, and when you say turned off, you have to take this D and connect it to the first vowel sound of the next word. This is called blending. We like to blend thought groups together. So my first pause would be right after faucet. So you'd say, half of the thieves have turned off the faucet that leads to the fine wine.
2. The vines and fans were left in the van and will be banned from further use.
Okay, the one I want you to work on here is vines. The vines and fans were left in the van and will be banned from further use. So, vines.
3. A few very large berries are believed to have transported berries and leaves to be used as compost.
Okay.
4. Due to his failure to save his friends from a lifetime of illness,
Say illness. Illness.
Fred finally figured that the doctors operate, but to no avail.
Okay.
5. It is safe to save Theo and
Now, when the V's at the end here, as you see in this word here, because the V's a consonant sound, the vowel before it needs to be longer, so you say safe, save. So it is safe to save veal and wafers until one decides to give a waiver to those who feel like they do not want to eat it.
waivers until one decides to give a waiver to those who feel like they do not want to eat it.
Okay, so on this one, I think you're getting close. I still think the V sound, you want to continue to practice this sound a little bit more. Right? So I think that's going to be important for you. All right?